Hi. It may be hard now to imagine schools or universities that place as much emphasis on emotional, creative, or intuitive intelligences as we place on cognitive learning, or to emphasize the teaching of music, dance, or art with the same intensity that we give to, say, math or science. But it will likely be the most flexible, creative, and globally aware among us that will find comfort in a very quickly changing world and be able to solve the problems we currently face. There are initiatives such as the World Center for Creative Education created to address the problems in our approach to education as a system of university or job preparation based on a model that goes back to late medieval Europe. Many innovative educators are advocating we find our way back to teaching children, youth, and young adults not how to get an A or find the right answer, but instead how to learn to make mistakes. Why are making mistakes or learning to be okay with them essential? Well, frankly, because that's the only way we learn. Most of us have been trained that almost everything has a right answer. But does anyone wish to predict what the right answer is as concerns higher education and what it will look like 20 years from now? Or what technology and the knowledge economy currently exploding in our face will demand from our students maybe in 5 years? Or what globalization and how it will impact us will be even in a year or two? In fact, to even venture such an answer is somewhat the liability of cognitive learning. That is, there is so much that is not factual, but which is rather fluid, conditional, or highly intuitive or creative. Howard Gardner framed in his mind and for us what artists, carpenters, mothers, dancers, and spiritual leaders had known for centuries, and that is that answers, inventions, and ideas may come to us through our bodies, our emotions, our intuition, and even our spirits, not just our cognitive mind. We would add that many of our ideas, experiments, and certainly art may need to be repeatedly wrong, imperfect, undesirable, or not similar to the ideas that are already accepted. Yet how many of us can say that such a picture of nurturing multiple intelligences and of being excited to make mistakes sounds like our schooling, or those exams we needed to get into college or become a lawyer, doctor, or even a mechanic? We're not advocating that a surgeon be told, hey, guess where the heart is, or ask his patient, where do you feel the appendix should be? That is, there is a place for established fact and disciplined rigor. But when we consider that we're not even sure what the appendix is for, or how to get someone to understand the relationship of stress or feeling fulfilled on the heart, there is still clearly a need, even in science, for creative thought, and for those who have creative, emotional, intuitive approach to problem solving. Many of us might have been told, don't go into music or art. There's not work there. And in fact, that's often true. There may not be work or a means for everyone who enjoys art or music to use it to make a living or feed a family. We feel to a large extent this is because we as artists have not potentially done our work to understand the nature of creativity or the creative process that attracted us to the arts and its relevance to all other areas of learning. That is, drawing, painting, and music as arts beyond the learning of technique demands that we express ourselves, be willing to stretch our vision, and rely on our inner intuition to, well, make mistakes, find something new and innovative to offer the world. To make a basket, a painting, or to play Beethoven is a craft. Crafts are not bad. In fact, who can argue the beauty of a Beethoven symphony played by 60 extremely well-trained musicians? But we should remember, it was Beethoven that was the creative force behind the work. The artist is the risk taker, the mistake maker, the new cake baker. So our first question, are we in education training students to find their inner Beethoven? Or are we training our children to duplicate the works of others? And secondly, do we teach the mistakes Beethoven made and how often he struggled? That is, do we teach children that struggles, mistakes, and hardship are the path to discovery and creative confidence?